Hi everyone, welcome to the Alderley Group's new Progressive Engineering podcast. Before we get started, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Rain and I'm Group Marketing and Sales Coordinator at the Alderley Group, and I work from our Great Yarmouth office in the UK. Over the coming weeks and months, I thought it'd be a good idea to discuss several themes with different influential stakeholders across the energy supply chain. Each series will be a maximum of 5 minutes long, where I'll ask the expert of my choice 3 questions, and I thought who better to kick the series off with than our CEO, Colin Elcoate. Hello, Colin.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you. And proud and honoured to be the first victim.
Of course you are. So I understand you have over 25 years of experience in the international energy industry.
Yeah.
That's quite good. Getting into our 3 questions. So I know you do like to talk, Colin, but we do have 5 minutes. Okay. So number 1, why is energy a great place to work?
This is a great question, and I think it's out of the 3 that you posed, I think this is the easiest one, and I'll attempt to keep it brief. For me, it's really simple. So the energy industry is basically fundamental to all of us, the planet, and every person on it. And I think what most people will recognise, of course, that it's the energy industry that can make people's lives better, can make the planet better. And when you think about it, I mean, it literally touches everything we do. And I wrote a few down. So you think, obviously, the lights, heating when you're in the UK, cooling when you're in the Middle East, travel, study, health, technology. The list is endless in terms of what the energy industry supports. And of course, what you'll know over the years is that energy demand is increasing year on year, and will do for decades as populations grow, as people want to urbanize and people want to improve their lives. And delivering energy in that growing scenario is absolutely fundamental to the well-being and the prosperity of the people on this planet. And I think the point is these days that we, the industry, have to deliver and support that growing demand. We have to do it safely, and we have to do it obviously in an environmentally friendly way. And of course, that's becoming increasingly more important, as we all know. And that sums it up. It's a huge challenge. If you're an engineer, it's absolutely fascinating, and everything we do every day helps achieve those goals, which is why it is the best industry on planet Earth.
Yes, what you said, with the energy transition and everything, is challenging, but it's also quite exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where there's a challenge, there's always lots of enjoyment and pleasure and reward.
Yeah. Cool. Number 2, so a harder question, I think. So certainly something that I'd like to know myself. You're a successful person and an inspiration to myself. If you could speak to your 20-year-old self who's looking to progress and succeed, what would you say? What advice would you give yourself?
Yeah, this is a hard question. Yeah, mostly because I can't remember when I was 20. It's so long ago. But what would I say? I think it's key to be humble, be inquisitive, continuously inquisitive. Yeah, challenge the norms, understand why, always want to know more.
Yeah.
The one thing I have learned probably over the years that I probably would tell my 20-year-old self quite strongly is use your ears more than your mouth.
Yeah.
Listening is a skill. It's more important than talking. Everyone knows I can talk a lot, but hopefully I've also honed my listening skills over the years. So that's fundamental. Study and work in a field that you're really passionate about. For me, that's absolutely fundamental. I've been very lucky because I went into engineering at a very young age, and I've loved it ever since. And for me, that makes work fun. And if you're having fun, then you'll be successful. And I think the other bit of advice is if you're not doing something you enjoy, change.
Yeah.
You have choices. Life is long, careers are long. There's plenty of room to change and try other things, and keep looking for the thing that really makes you excited. Don't be afraid to try new things. I'm famous for volunteering for practically everything. Some of which I regret, but most of which turned out pretty well. It pushes you outside your comfort zone, expands your learning and your knowledge, and allows you to continually grow. And for me, this is a big one. I'm not sure everyone will agree, but it's a big one for me. Don't spend time worrying or focusing on things like job titles and money.
Yeah.
Work hard, work in collaboration with your colleagues, do your best, find a job you love, find a job that challenges you and then values you. And then what I found throughout my career is the reward, job titles, money, that all comes if you can tick all of those other boxes. Then the rewards come, rather than always chasing the dollar and the job title, which I think is the wrong way around. And then one thing I wanted to, I didn't know this when I was 20. I learned it along the way. There's a famous quote by Jack Nicklaus, the famous golfer, and I think it goes. I've written it down, so I know it goes along the lines of, "It's a funny thing. The more I practice, the luckier I get." Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, I think it sums it up. So basically, yeah, for me, particularly in our industry, there really is no substitute for hard work. And as I say, if you're working hard in an area you love, then success will come.
So say yes to more, work hard, and do a job that you love.
So you summarised what I said in 3 words. Which is fantastic. Well done.
Brilliant, thank you. And the last one, so if you could describe the future for Alderley in 3 words, what would it be?
Yeah, this was a tough one for me. Not because I want to describe Alderley in 20 words, but I have boiled it down to 3.
Yeah.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
Transformational and rewarding. And if you allow me to have 4 words, the 4th one will be fun, which I think is really important. So, but no, hopefully those 3 words sum up where we're going, and everyone should experience that on the journey that we're on.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you, Colin. Thank you for your insights and thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your time in Saudi, and I will catch up with you soon.
Okay, thank you very much. Take care.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye.